to hit record on the button when I was on the way. But I seen a car that was kind of like mine. I was like, what the heck? So yeah, y'all. I just went to go pick up a push mower, and I went and picked up 3 others this morning. But the other 3, that's gonna be a separate video. We're just gonna do a video on this one. I didn't have my trailer. It was a marketplace find. I didn't have my trailer, and I had to kind of act on it now. So I bought the mower from this couple. It still looks great. Yeah, the guy said they hold on, y'all. Can't hold this camera and drive. Okay, my bad, y'all. The guy said they moved into an apartment and they don't need a lawnmower anymore. So, of course, the mower sat up, and this is gonna be my first video actually showing y'all how to get these Briggs and Stratton engines going, especially when it's a fuel issue. Yeah, the carburetor just needs good cleaning. Those are the simplest carbs to start carb work and cleaning on. One thing you need is a flathead screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. That's all you need pretty much. That and some good carb cleaner. But if you decide to, well, you're gonna need a carb cleaner anyway. But and then the main jets on Amazon are like $9 for 4 of them. But at the same time, you don't have to replace them. You just spray them out real good and clean them. So yeah, I'll be back with y'all in just a second. Let me get this mower pulled out and pull into the house. So let me get it pulled out and I'll show it to you guys. Alright, y'all, this is the mower. It's a Hyper Tough. Still has a Briggs and Stratton engine on it. Typical. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put some starting fluid in it. See if we have spark for one, which we should. Said it was used last year, or been used already, but gotta find out for yourself. Not everything that people tell you is true. So. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting the tripod ready. So, there we go. Let's get her down right there. Alright, let's get some starting fluid. $3. Keep you a few cans of ether around if you're gonna get into these. I usually take it with me on the job, but double check. Alright. Start it right up, so guess what? Main jet is the problem. Perfect. That's like music to my ears. We're gonna Briggs and Stratton start with some starting fluid after you just bought it already and you haven't tested it. Squirrels, man. Alright. Well, as y'all can see though, man, it's a pretty clean little mower. First thing I'm gonna do is well, next thing we're gonna do, because we just did the first thing, right? So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get it up on the workbench and we're gonna clean that carburetor out. So I'll bring y'all back, or it might be later on today, or I don't know. If I have on different clothes, just know it's the next day. So alright, I'll get up with y'all in a little bit. Alright, y'all, we are in the workstation now. Today though, got a little something different. We ended up, so as y'all can see, I do have the right shirt on, so therefore we're back today. I told y'all I didn't know what day it was gonna be, if I was gonna finish it today or not, but I also realized this thing really needs to be done because I'm running out of space. Inventory is overflowing, so we gotta get it done. First thing I'm gonna do, pop the air cover off, take the air filter out, Briggs and Stratton are pretty much the same. You got an 8mm here, and the inside one's gonna be a 7. So I mostly use hand tools, y'all, but oh, that's Sophie, my bad. She's making a mess in the yard right now, but it's okay. Yep. So I normally use hand tools, but I needed to use my impact today. Uh-oh. I got this a bit quick this time. 7. Got 2 bolts holding the air filter on from the outside, then you got 2 on the inside that's attached to the carburetor. Pop those out. Y'all might have to separate them, but the bolts obviously look different. So just remember the ones with the finer threads go on the inside. Oh. Can't unscrew it if it wasn't a bolt right there, right? Alright. Take that off. Pop that off. It looks fairly clean. It started right up with starting fluid, so good. It's a new primer bulb. This mower isn't old at all, though. People say they moved into an apartment, and what do you need one for an apartment, right? I hate when tools get taken out of my drawer out there and put back, so. Alright, y'all, give me a second, I gotta find some pliers now. I have plenty of them, but they're not where they're supposed to be, obviously, so. That's alright. I bought some new ones, they're not needle nose, but it'll get the job done. It'll get the job done for now, what I'm trying to do. We'll use the trusty old Harbor Freight specials for now, it's fine. They actually work better than the needle nose on these hose lines though. But what I need to do first, I'll start setting these up actually. Gotta excuse this messy desk. Working on Honda, you need a lot of this 10mm, a lot of it. But working on Briggs and Stratton is mostly like 7 and 8mm. Like this one, I think these are here 8. I think it's 8. Tell y'all I use hand tools and everything. The job doesn't take long, y'all. I recommend y'all get a workbench table if you're gonna work on push mowers. It ain't gotta be nothing fancy. Like this right here ain't nothing fancy. It's like $150 on Amazon, but I got it off Marketplace for $40. So hey, it's a win-win situation, right? Shop on Marketplace, man. That's all y'all gotta do. Well, oh, I didn't try to break that. Oh, that wasn't important. I don't think it is though. I didn't break it though. It'll go back in there. Oh, hold on. Disconnect the gas tank. I just find this way is a lot easier to me. Just take the gas tank, take it out. Crap, what's that for? Alright, you do that. Disconnect your throttle. What this thing is called? I still don't know the proper term for it. Just call it a throttle rod, right? Alright. Just like that, your carburetor is off that quick. I could have done it quicker, but hey. And I keep me a bucket for fluids. Mostly for oil, but I mean, hey. I was putting my fuel into this Marvel mystery thing. And, oh crap. I need to pour that out. Y'all see how soft that's gotten? It's really mushy. I gotta get that out of there. So, no accidents back there. That fuel smells old. God. Probably was salvageable, but I wasn't about to use it. You do that. That defeats the purpose of cleaning this car, right? You're gonna stick it right back in there, so it's fine. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all, when this thing get full, or how I'm gonna dispose of this stuff, but ooh, crap, that's nasty. It turned red because it pulled like the color of the plastic out. That's crazy. I had to make sure that wasn't my actual good Marvel mystery oil. Alright, y'all. You're rolling now. Alright. I should have just pulled all the pliers out of the pack and put them in the drawer, right? Makes too much sense, so. Alright. Disconnect from this tank. This rig might take a little effort, but switch like that. One of them will break free eventually. I don't know what side. Usually the gas tank side breaks free first, but oh well. Move this clip all the way back so I know we're missing it all the way. That way we know, right? Don't want to break nothing. Breaking stuff breaks into profit. Want that? Ooh. See, no profanity, right? Keeping it family friendly over here. We're trying to. Now, if you watch any of my gaming videos, not really family friendly. It is sometimes, but I can't always promise you that. These tanks are so awkward. This fuel actually looks pretty clean, but I'm sure the main jet is really dirty in here. So. Oh my gosh. Let's just do that thing, y'all. Just leave it sitting right there. I'm gonna pop that back in there. Yeah, we gonna pop that back in there. If it'll go. Hope so. If not, goes back to what I was saying about breaking stuff. It went back in. Alright, y'all good. Okay. So I don't know if y'all can see this. I can't really see from the front. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can see that. You see that little white thing inside of there? I will be sure to put that back in the carburetor, because I think that's the problem with that Murray that I thought was locked up. It smokes out of the carb sometimes, and I'm pretty sure that thing right there controls the air fuel mixture. I have no clue, but that's a whole nother task and a half we have with that one. So okay, and instead of on these right here, for some reason, I don't know, it's different on some of them, but this one right here uses regular okay. That does empty good. So let me get the right tool for that. Makes more sense to take the carb with me, don't it? Let's see. What size is this gonna be? We're gonna take a guess at it. Y'all know something funny? This is Briggs and Stratton we're working with, so they like to use the same bolts for a lot of stuff. I don't know why I even went to the toolbox. Briggs and Stratton is like the Chevrolet of the automotive world when it comes to working on stuff. It's really easy, you know what I mean? Alright. Now we cooking. Yep. Just make sure you got your little bowl handy or something that just makes catching this fuel a lot easier. Promise you will not regret it. After I drop a few more videos, I am going to do another video on like kind of what you need to get started. You don't need much to get started, honestly. There's a lot of fuel. Oh God. The screwdriver I was using, y'all can tell I moved a lot of these tools around. I just been all over the place, man. But it's okay. Just need a little flat head. Just want to stick it right here up under the lip. That flat head might be too small, but we'll make it work. Just keep prying and prying. Once you get one side loose, you're pretty much golden. There we go. Oh, crap. Alright. Now, let's show y'all this though. Put y'all on game. Now, don't get me wrong. This is one of the cleaner ones that I have experienced. This is really clean. It is. But I'm going to show y'all something. When we pop this main jet out, it's some blockage somewhere. It's some blockage in this carburetor somewhere. We just got to find it. Carburetor spray gonna do all that for us though. I bought some new carburetor spray, but it's in the truck, so we'll finish this one off. Take your flathead and kind of stick it up under that little lip right there. Yeah, be careful a little bit too though. But boom, pop it right out. Boom. Now this one do. I'll show y'all something. See, usually this part right here is clean and fine. Sometimes. But that's where your blockage is going to be 9 times out of 10. But these have filters in the gas tank, so carb cleaner. A little straw in there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes you gotta replace the actual jet. Sometimes you can get lucky. So let's see if it's our turn to get lucky again. Okay. Got some flow right there. I always get it on myself doing that way. Okay. We'll take a piece of wire and stick down in there for extra precaution. Everything else look good. It did have a little gunk in there, so like you can see through it now. So still gonna stick some carb cleaner on there. There we go. See that flow shooting out the top? Just like that. That part is done. After you clean your jet, you just want to take extra precautions. Usually this part is not really that dirty, but you just want to take each and every one of them little holes in there. There you go. This can is about low, so yep. I ain't gonna take that float out and clean it. It's moving freely, it's fine. This one has a plastic float, which is weird. We'll tell you this though, they don't change much. Open that butterfly, nice and clean in there. Alright, ready to pop our jet back in there. You can't mess this part over, it only goes in there one way. If it don't go in that way, it'll go in this way. I'm still new to this and I'm learning as well, y'all, so if y'all got any tricks and tips that I didn't cover, y'all get up with me. Now look at that bowl. That bowl is clean. Main jet just had like 1 grain of sand in it. It's crazy. Just want to make sure I'm putting this back on right though. Alright, so just want to make sure your jet sit in that crevice on the bowl or whatever. So alright, that's done. Okay. Distinguishing which ones came out the carburetor is the real question at hand. I think it was these two, but hey, not used to it being hex heads on there. Start these with your hands. You don't want to strip them out. I genuinely don't freaking know. This gotta be it. So one way to know is keep trying, right? You want to over tighten these though, because you see it's plastic, so don't go too crazy on it. Alright. That's done. Tighten up. Now you're ready to go back in. I had to make sure I put that back in there, right? So just want to make sure everything cleaned up one last time. Alright, you ready to go? I'm gonna spray my gas tank out just a little bit. Fuel's clean, but I didn't really spray it out that good, but it's fine. Just trying to survive, right? Alright. I find it easier to just go ahead and put it back together before you slide everything back together. You can do this your own way though. You can just wait to do that, but it's fine. Alright. And put your gas tank on. I'm not gonna say it's easier doing it this way, it's just the way I'm used to doing it, so yeah, we don't necessarily say it's just flat out just easier though. Cause sometimes let's do it the other way this time. Let's switch it up. Switch it up. You have to be careful when y'all doing this too, because there's a lot of plastic on this freaking thing. Go ahead and feed our throttle rod through. Boom. Like that, we go. Yeah. I don't know, that's what I'm trying to fucking. I got one issue here though. I'll get in front of the freaking camera and just forget how to do stuff sometimes. Well, hold on. I knew I was tripping, man. You go above that. Make sure y'all put that above that. So, yeah. Put that on first. Don't be like me. Don't be hard-headed. Just put it on first and be done with it. Make sure that kind of clicks and snaps in there, too. This right here goes to the air box, so I'm good on that. I hope that was the Amazon truck. I'm really waiting on my parts. Get started on this truck build, man. I might start using these over the needle nose. Got a better grip to them. Do you have to put these on? Not really. No. It's for video purposes. Do I always put them back on? Of course not. On my personal stuff, let me say that. If it's something for a customer, I just fix it right. They won't have any issues in the future with it. Okay. Alright. Make sure your maintenance surface clean. Make sure your gaskets are cool. If that's good, put your cover back on now. You have to line these holes up. Literally no wrong way to do it. Not really. I couldn't have made it any easier for us. Well, never mind. I'll take that back. It's always an easier way. Got that little nipple on the gas tank. I want to make sure that's all there too. Okay. Just want to make sure that carburetor. These ones that got the little threads look like it's got like a screw end on them. Those go on the inside. Okay. I recommend hand starting these. Don't do what I do always. Don't tell me I better hand start it. I remember you drilling in this plastic, so it doesn't have to be gorilla tightened either. Right? Want to be good and tight, but it ain't gotta over tighten it. Tell you this from experience. I just put it to you like that. Yeah, that's what I need. Taking stuff apart. Now these ones on the outside, they're a little more forgiving. You're drilling. Oh shit, man, I'm losing my mind. normally, you just want to find a good candidate when it comes to flipping mowers. You don't want to be in too deep. Like, it's like, oh, this thing, it's okay if it hasn't rained in years, but it's like, did you have it in the middle of your yard or in the back of your shed? Like, it makes a difference. But most of the time, this is all they need. A lot of push mowers don't really ever make it to the stage of being blown up. I mean, most people don't do maintenance on them anyway, so by the time that even rolls around and gets to that point, it's like, well, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Well, take a little precaution. This air filter is dirty. I'm gonna put a new one on there anyway, but I'm gonna clean this cover out a little bit though. See, I have a new one right here from the Murray, the one I thought was blown up. See how it's soaked in oil? So, I'm just gonna use parts off of it. I don't care to really fix it and fight with it, you know. So, yeah. This is a new primer bulb, so I didn't clean out that little cavity for that, but it's fine. Alright. Put her back together. Reassembly is always the fun/nervous part. It's not nervous though when you have spark. When you get one that doesn't have spark though, that's when you're nervous when you reassemble. Okay, now I have spark. But let's just see if it works out for me. My hands start to ease. You gotta have my impact, but sometimes you gotta turn your hands a little bit, you know. I don't want to strip nothing out. Why don't you get them started enough though? Okay. I haven't used the impact on it. Do it enough. Do enough to where it's tight. Alright. Alright. I'm doing the uncut version so y'all can see the good, the bad, the troubleshooting, everything. So, I'm gonna put some Marvel Mystery in here and then we're gonna put some fuel in it and then we'll go from there. Just a little bit, you don't need much, just a touch. That's a touch. Alright, let's set this thing down. We'll set it down and put some gas in it. Whoa. Y'all, this one was actually light compared to that antique. I call it antique with that snapper that I bought this morning. The only reason I bought that mower, first of all, it was a package deal. Secondly, I just thought it was a cool looking mower. So, all right, y'all, just primed it up. So let's see what we got. Okay, prime it up some more. Maybe that primer bulb was working. Still won't stay running though. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Yo, we cleaned every jet and every passage in it. So now we gotta figure out why this thing won't stay running. Still having a fuel issue. We still have a little fuel issue. So, point y'all down at it. Hopefully that's a rough estimate. Let's just see if this thing is even in the camera though. It's not. Crap. Get away from the camera. Thank you. Oh, it's my sweet, sweet dog. Alright, y'all, my camera went dead. My battery's really low, so all in all, I did get it running pretty good. Just gotta keep priming and just get the system going. Alright guys, so the Husqvarna is alive. The new carb came in yesterday. I didn't get a chance to film because the camera battery died. I'm actually about to run and go deliver that Hyper Tough mower I did the video on. But I'm actually about to go deliver this Hyper Tough mower. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. I started the video on it. This is gonna be the tail end of this video. It's gonna be in the same video actually. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on this mower here, but it's fine. Okay, it's a good old Hyper Tough here, the one I did the video on yesterday, and I did end up getting it worked out. As long as I can let it run, because I'm actually running behind. I gotta go meet this guy, meet the